recording. Okay. So, going to start a new project. Empty activity. Next. And here we can put the name of our application. So here's my application. I can put hello Android. Here's the package name. Normally Java organizes the code in packages, okay, a group of classes, okay. Then you have the save location, where it's going to be saved. The language that you want to use, okay, we are going to use Java, but you also have Kotlin. And here we have the minimal SDK. The minimal SDK needed for running your application, okay? You can even have here, help me choose. One thing that's bad about Android is what? If you look into the latest version, only 13% of people has the latest version. Why is that? Because normally the major vendors of the mobile phones doesn't care to make upgradable phones, okay? But so if you use Marshmallow, you have 96% of all the phones can run this application because it can run on the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay? And here you have all the features, new features that implemented. So if you want to go with the latest one, you have the new material, you have some behavior change, you have the security of app hibernation. Okay. Normally I choose the Marshmallow because we're not going to use state-of-the-art concepts, just basic components, so we don't need about security and that kind of stuff. Okay, so Marshmallow, okay. And then when you press finish, it starts building your project. Okay, it says here build your project, Gradle build. Android uses Gradle as a base point for creating applications. Here we have Gradle scripts. If you look into here. This Gradle script, we are not going to change anything with that, but for you to know, it knows how to create your application. Why is that? Because since we have a lot of Android versions, you need to have the specific files for it to work on Android. So now it downloads everything. So for example, here it says which compile SDK is going to use, the minimum SDK needed, what's the idea of the application, what version, and what the dependencies is going to use. Here are all the libraries that you're going to use to run the application. Here normally you have the main activity. That's the, let me put my short wrap. We have the Java code. We also have, if you look into project, we have here a file that says manifest. And if you open the XML, saying the basic things about your application. If it's allowed backup, what's the icon that's going to use, the label, the activity that's going to use, the target, so everything that it needs, okay? Normally when you install application on your phone, it reads first this file. to see how you're going to install it, and also as they use all the permission. Oh, this application uses the internet, this application uses Bluetooth, and so on. Okay, so here also we put all the requirements of our application on this manifest. It's here. Look on project. It's app manifest Android manifest. Okay, so we have the Java code. Just a main activity that extend this special type of activity. And here overrides on the creation that receives this method on create receives a bundle save instance state. Why it receives a bundle save state? When you are on your Android phone, you are, I don't know, looking to application and you change to another application. You receive a WhatsApp message and change, and then you start to go to Spotify to change. So you keep changing between applications. You think that normally when you have that background screen of all the applications are open, are kind of like minimized, but sometimes they are not. They are closed. So you have here the save instance states what? Everything that needs to be saved if the user closes the application. Because sometimes, even though it's on the background, it gets closed and every information is saved. So when the user goes back to application, it can show the application to the user. Okay? Here just pass into the super on create and say set content view r.layout.activityMain. What's saying? R. R is a special class that only exists on Android that it's in order for you to get resource here from the resource folder. So r.layout, so r.layout.activityMain. So we're saying to get this file here and put on the screen. Okay, this is a layout file. Okay, so there are classes, special type of class that you get IDs for everything that's here on inside the resource folder. If you open this ActivityMain, it has this interface builder that you can use to build interfaces. Okay, to build the screen of our application. It is actually, here you have 3 modes that you can see. Design, split, and code. Design only show the design. Split, you show the code and the screen, and code, just the code. Here on the resource, ActivityMain. You're welcome. Normally use is actual XML code. Like I said, it was one of the technologies that we're going to use here with Android. But normally use here as the designer, so it'd be easier for us to interact with it. So you can drag and drop components and put information inside of it, okay? If you want to play the application, normally, let me just, you have here the device manager. I already have one device, but you can add another one. Yes. Here, if you press it here, you have here device manager. Press here and here. You're welcome. And here you can create devices. Okay? Normally, when you want to test the device, you want to select the screen size of it. For example, you want to be able to run on a TV, on a phone, on a tablet. You select the size of the phone. Normally, I select the Pixel 2. I think it's okay for us. Okay. Then you press next, and you need to select the image that you are going to use. Okay. Normally, I use the R. It's not the latest one. The latest one is S, but I choose normally the R. Normally, I already have downloaded, but normally if you don't have downloaded, it shows here, download. And you need to click it, that's going to download for you this emulator. Yes? Yes, R, yes, press here, download, yes.
And others are different things.
Yes, the name of the systems.
Okay. So, yes, you mentioned that after Android 10, they use numbers to
Yes.
and not using full name.
Yes, exactly.
And download.
Yes, download it.
And for the first view of ANSI Studio, here it was
No, nothing for it. Okay.
I downloaded new.
Okay, no problem.
Why is this ANSI Studio we don't have this that we have full Android 4.4? Android 2.3.
And because it's really old, they keep it dropping the oldest one.
That means the architecture changes a lot.
Yeah, it changed a little bit that they think it's not worth them to make everything work for you to work with these old devices, since no one's developing more for these old devices.
So if I find some tutorial and this very long, it was released in 2012, so it's not.
Probably it's going to work. It's going to work, but not the same way as you used to. But it's going to work. The code probably is the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. After you download, you can press next, and here you can customize the phone, the emulator. I'm not going to change anything here, just press finish. One thing about the device is what? This one I created now, so it starts with 500 megabytes. This one I have for a few months. It already has 10 gigabytes, so it grows in size really fast. Okay. Yes?
Size of this is your program size.
No, this is the size of the device on my disk. So it has all the applications I put side of it, all the cookies that it gets saved and everything else.
You save your program on your virtual device.
Yes.
And it calculates how large it
Yes.
is storage
Yes.
on your virtual device.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
So if Google True now, I have the play button. If I press the play button, it's going to start my virtual device. So here on the bottom normally says what it's doing. Now it says for me it's installing. So installing on this virtual device here. And you can see here that says hello world, just like the interface that's built here. we can change it, for example, here on the left. We can choose the component here, text, here. And it has a property called text. It says hello world. So I can say, for example, hello Zizilek. Now if I press play again, it's changed to hello Zizilek, to the same one as here. Okay, it doesn't have live changes. What's live change? I change it here, change here automatically. Okay, you need to change it, then press play in order to install a newer version. Yes. Yes. Here, if you close and you here is my icon here. And that's all. Alright, there. Okay. Everybody got this so far? Everybody got one application running on the device? Anybody needs any help? Everything okay? So here's our interface builder. Everything that's here on this palette is a component that we can use. So for example, it has a text view. Text view already saw that. What? It's a text that you're going to show to the user. You have buttons, image view, show an image, recycle view that we're going to show all classes, the feature classes, the switch on and off. Okay. For text, you can also have text for them, not just show to the user text view, but you have this with a line on the bottom. This one are for input of text. So the user wants to type some information about it. So you have a lot of them. Why is that? Because, for example, if you want to ask a user for plain text, you want to open the text keyboard. If you want to ask him, for example, time, you're going to open the keyboard for time, a number, and so on. So it gets customized about the keyboard. Okay. Also, the password, for example, the password you're going to put like asterisks instead of the text. I'm going to put there. Okay. Yeah, you can check it here which one you want to use here. Okay? Yes. Oh, here you have the first one selected, you can press here. So the other one, here you can press here. You can change it to that. This values. You could. Here you have. Yeah. I just yeah. And if you want to show the emulated, press play again. Yes, I'm going to show it to you. Press your play. Yes, we're going to create and install it. This is that's it.
Nexus 2.
Yeah, you can select which one you want here. Nexus 2. Nexus 2.
I click raw F. It's a too low function. Caused by Windows internal default. Video while executing code you can see there's a warning.
No, but it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not me able to find the device. Yeah, sometimes that's double the board. Sometimes not perfect the ecosystem for build. So sometimes you need to delete it and create a new one. Let's see if it goes through.
So I have to restart it.
Oh, that's it.
It's just
Yeah, normally press here, yes.
and I need to
No,
delete
no,
it.
yes.
If I delete it,
Yeah.
Can start by here, where we use the why we already started here.
You have the two options. Yeah, it's not easy to find the device. Yeah.
The same thing. By middle runner. So I think that is fine.
Yeah. And which have given to private. Yes. No, okay. So you want to have some guidelines for you to use some aspects in order to have it. But they will show you later. Yeah. Oh. What did you say? Oh, yes, yes. I'm going to give you all the presentation that I make and also all the application code that I made I will share with you. On this, yes, on this project. Groups. Yes. Yes, just make it. Okay.